mind-blowing transformation from fake to fabulous dreadlocks. It was an ordinary day at my studio, and I was busy with my usual lineup of clients when a young customer walked in. Her appearance immediately caught my attention, not because of her short dreadlocks, but because of the old, fake-looking hairpiece attached to them. The hairpiece looked dull and mismatched. Clearly not doing justice to her natural beauty, she came to me with a sparkle of hope in her eyes and excitement in her voice. She had spotted a trendy hairstyle on TikTok and wanted me to recreate it for her. "Can you do this for me?" she asked, holding up her phone with a video of a gorgeous, intricately styled dreadlocks look. Of course, I love a challenge, and I smiled confidently. "Let's do this." The process begins. First, I got to work. The old hairpiece needed serious attention, so I began by washing her dreadlocks thoroughly. I used my trusted method, ensuring every strand was clean and refreshed. Drying the locks properly was crucial, and I took my time to ensure they were ready for the next steps. Next, I reached for my go-to product, Unique Black Gel for Dreadlocks, a lifesaver in my studio. This is my trusted twisting gel, and I use it for all my clients. It works wonders for locking and defining dreads, giving them that neat, polished look, styling the TikTok-inspired look. Once the hair was prepped, I began the real work, bringing her TikTok-inspired dream hairstyle to life. The design was intricate and required precision, but I was determined to deliver. As I twisted and styled, the vision started coming together. Piece by piece, the fake-looking hairpiece began transforming into a seamless part of her natural locks. When I finished twisting, I styled the ends into two beautiful flower designs, with a neat twisting pattern at the back. This wasn't just a recreation, it was a masterpiece. The big reveal. When she finally looked in the mirror, her reaction was priceless. Her jaw dropped and her eyes widened in disbelief. "Oh my God!" she exclaimed. The hairstyle wasn't just what she had in mind, it was even better. The transformation was so dramatic that even I had to step back and admire the result. Why it was special? This experience reminded me why I love what I do. It's not just about doing hair. It's about helping people feel confident and beautiful. Taking an old, fake-looking hairpiece and turning it into a realistic, stunning dreadlocks hairstyle was a challenge I was proud to tackle. I couldn't help but smile as she left my studio, walking taller and more confidently than when she came in. Once again, Randy D Locks had worked its magic, and the results spoke for themselves. So, if you're curious to see this incredible transformation,
the story behind the magic, let me take you back a bit to explain why this particular transformation meant so much to me. In my years of working with dreadlocks, I've come to understand that a hairstyle isn't just about looks, it's a reflection of a person's identity, confidence, and personality. Dreadlocks, especially, carry a rich history and cultural significance, representing strength, patience, and natural beauty. When this young customer walked into my studio, it wasn't just about fixing her hair, it was about helping her reconnect with herself, empowering her through a hairstyle that would bring out her inner beauty. Seeing her standing there, hesitant and unsure, I felt a responsibility to show her what was possible. She explained that she'd added the hairpiece months ago to make her dreadlocks look fuller, but it hadn't worked out as she'd hoped. Instead of blending naturally, the piece had become a source of embarrassment. She'd grown used to covering her hair in scarves and avoiding styles that required her locks to be on display. When she came across the TikTok hairstyle, it sparked something in her desire for change, the confidence, and that's where I came in. My journey with DLOCKS. To fully appreciate the transformation, let me share a bit about my journey. Over the years, I've built Randy D Locks into more than just a hair studio. It's a safe space for people to express themselves, rediscover their confidence, and celebrate the beauty of natural hair. I've worked on everything from starter locks to waist-length dreads, helping clients bring their visions to life. My passion for dreadlocks goes beyond styling. I see each strand as a story. Every twist and lock represents patience, growth, and transformation. And it's my privilege to be part of that journey for my clients. But this particular challenge, turning an old, fake-looking hairpiece into a seamless, TikTok-worthy hairstyle was a special one, bringing the vision to life. After washing and prepping her hair, I took a moment to study her chosen style. It was a complicated design, requiring precision and creativity, but I wasn't intimidated, I was excited. This was an opportunity to push my skills to the next level and give my client something truly spectacular. As I twisted each lock, I thought about how to blend the hairpiece naturally. I didn't just want to replicate the style from TikTok, I wanted to elevate it. The two flower designs at the top were particularly challenging. They required intricate folding and twisting techniques, but I knew they would be the centerpiece of the look. The back twists were just as important. I wanted them to be neat, elegant, and complementary to the flowers. Each section had to flow seamlessly, creating a cohesive and polished look. As the style came together, I could feel the energy in the room change. My client, who had been quiet and unsure at the start, began to relax.
By the time I finished, she was smiling, a big, radiant smile that made all the hard work worth it. A celebration of transformation when she finally saw herself in the mirror. Her reaction was everything. "I can't believe this is me," she said, touching her hair gently as though she couldn't believe it was real. The flowers, the twists, the way her locks blended so naturally. It all came together to create something truly stunning. This transformation wasn't just about the hairstyle. It was about the journey. It was about taking something that had been a source of insecurity and turning it into a crown of confidence. The bigger picture for me, this experience was a reminder of why I do what I do. It's about more than just hair, it's about connection, creativity, and empowerment. It's about helping people see the beauty that's already within them and using my skills to bring it to the surface. And the history of dreadlocks only makes these moments more meaningful. Dreadlocks have been worn for centuries, from the spiritual locks of Indian sadhus to the warrior locks of the Maasai people in East Africa. They represent resilience, freedom, and individuality. Every time I work on a client's dreads, I feel connected to this rich cultural heritage. Watch to the end. This particular transformation is one I'll never forget, and I can't wait to share it with all of you. If you've ever doubted the power of a good hairstyle, watch this journey from start to finish. You'll see how an old, fake hairpiece was transformed into a stunning, TikTok-inspired dreadlocks masterpiece, complete with two flower designs and elegant twists at the back. At Randy D Locks, we don't just style hair, we create magic. The energy in the studio. As the final twists were set and the last strands of the flower design were secured, the energy in the studio shifted completely. My client's transformation wasn't just physical, it was emotional. Watching her run her fingers gently through her freshly styled hair, her eyes sparkled with something new, confidence. She kept turning her head, checking out every angle in the mirror, as if to confirm that this stunning hairstyle was truly hers. It was in that moment I realized this wasn't just about hair. It was about giving her a moment of joy, a reminder that she deserved to feel beautiful. Reflecting on the process, when she first walked into my studio, carrying the weight of that old, tired hairpiece, I could see that she felt limited by her current style. The fake hairpiece had been a quick fix, but over time, it had become a source of frustration. It wasn't just about how it looked, it was about how it made her feel. For me, the challenge wasn't just in recreating the TikTok hairstyle she wanted. It was in making sure the final look felt authentic, unique, and personal to her. I've always believed that hair tells a story, and I wanted her story to be one of transformation, self-expression, and pride.
I love that part of the process, the suspense, the excitement. When I finally turned the chair around and held up the mirror, her reaction was priceless. At first, she just stared. Then her hands flew up to her mouth, and a soft, "Oh my God," escaped her lips. She stood up and walked closer to the mirror, inspecting every detail: the flowers, the twists, the seamless way the hairpiece had been blended into her locks. "Never thought it could look this good," she said, her voice filled with emotion. "This is even better than what I saw on TikTok." Why this matters? Moments like this are why I love what I do. Hair is personal, it's tied to identity, self-esteem, and culture, especially with dreadlocks. There's a deep history and meaning behind every twist and strand. They